disperse, 흩어지게 하다, 퍼뜨리다, scatter, dissipate, spread, disseminate. The smoke from the fire was rapidly dispersed by the strong winds. Adjacent, in Japan, nearby, neighboring, adjoining. In addition to the World Trade Center, adjacent buildings were damaged on 9/11. Sequence, 연속, progression, series, string, succession. A sequence of political events in the West caused war to break out. Sequence, 순서, order. The sequence of the dance step should be followed exactly. Detect, 발견하다, 인지하다, discover, find, identify, recognize, sense. The scientists detected a trace of toxic chemicals in the city's water supply. Flexible, 유연한, 적응성 있는, pliable, bendable, adaptable, adjustable. The tongue is a flexible organ that helps produce a wide variety of sounds. Surpass, 능가하다, exceed, outrun, be higher than, excel. The students' art projects surpassed the teacher's expectation. Invariable, 변함없는, constant, consistent, unchanging. There has been an invariable struggle for justice in Cuba since the 1950s. Dramatic, 극적인, 인상적인, striking, significant, impressive. Alaska has dramatic changes in temperature throughout the year. Master, 습득하다, learn thoroughly, learn, acquire. Amanda has mastered several languages, including French and German. Master, 제어하다, control, manage. Chris mastered his fear of water and eventually became a good swimmer. Assimilate, 지식 등을 흡수하다, 이해하다, observe, take in, digest. The research indicates that the human mind can assimilate languages most rapidly before the age of 7. Overwhelming, 압도적인, 굉장한, powerful, enormous, compelling, tremendous. Due to the overwhelming evidence, the jury convicted the man of the crime. Curious, 호기심이 강한, inquisitive, questioning, inquiring. A child who is curious about the world will often do well in school. Curious, 이상한, 별난, strange, mysterious, extraordinary. The Bermuda Triangle is believed to be the site of many curious events. Alteration, 변화, 수정, change, modification. The tailor made an alteration to Kelly's wedding dress, allowing it to drape more loosely about her shoulders. Consequence, 결과, result, effect, ramification, outcome. The economic depression in the U.S. was unique in its consequences. Consequence, 중요성, importance, significance. Electing a president is a decision of great consequence for a country. Deceive, 속이다, mislead, delude, cheat. The company was accused of engaging in a deliberate effort to deceive its shareholders. Ample, 넓은, 광대한, sizable, large, spacious, vast. The backyard of the house has ample room for a swimming pool and a large garden. Ample, 풍부한, plentiful, abundant, more than enough. Richard stocks his refrigerator with an ample supply of food and beverages for unexpected guests. Resilient, 금방 회복하는, quick to recover, easy to recover. After injury, young people are usually more resilient than old people. Detach, 분리하다, separate, disconnect, disengage. The inner lining of the coat can be detached to make the coat less bulky. Account, 사건 등에 대한 기술, 보고, description, report, narrative. John Reed wrote a famous account of the Russian Revolution. Equilibrium, 균형, balance, symmetry. A market is considered to be stable when supply and demand are in equilibrium. Surmise, 추측하다, infer, guess, speculate, suspect. Without any hard evidence to rely upon, researchers can only surmise how the deaths of King Tutankhamun occurred. Unsuitable, 적합하지 않은, inappropriate, unfit, improper. Films that are rated R are unsuitable for children under the age of 17. Imaginative, 창의적인, creative, inventive, original. Imaginative people often find unconventional solutions to difficult problems. Imposing, 인상적인, impressive, striking. The Empire State Building is an imposing structure situated in the heart of New York City. Vitality, 활력, energy, liveliness, vigor. A person's vitality is affected by what he or she eats and how much sleep he or she gets. Vehicle, 수단, 매체, means, medium, instrument. In democracies, voting is the primary vehicle for social change. Hitherto, 지금까지, previously, so far, until now. The rose bushes that had hitherto looked dead suddenly produced flowers. Plague, 괴롭히다, cause a problem for, bother, annoy. Frequent delays plagued the construction project, but finally it was completed. Domain, 영역, area, field. In the domain of art, nobody is more famous than Leonardo da Vinci. Indifferent, 무관심한, uninterested, unconcerned, careless. Many of Thomas Edison's inventions did not succeed because the public was indifferent. Champion, 옹호하다, support, promote, advocate, endorse. John Dewey championed the idea that students should actively participate in the learning process. Deteriorate, 악화되다, get worse, degenerate. My grandmother's health deteriorated last year, but she's much better now. assault, 폭행하다, 공격하다, attack, aggress, assail. John was arrested last night because he assaulted his neighbor during a noise dispute. Appropriate, 적절한, suitable, proper, applicable. Britney's clothes were not appropriate for a job interview. Adept, 능숙한, skillful, proficient, deft, adroit. The restaurant's new chef is adept at preparing both Italian and French cuisine. Indeed, 사실은, in truth, in fact. Indeed, technological innovations have dramatically reduced the demand for manual labor. Pursuit, 취미, 오락, interest, pastime, hobby. Pursuits such as playing cards or reading books can prevent dementia in the elderly. Incite, 자극하다, stimulate, provoke, inflame, spur. The love poem incited Todd's emotions, and he asked his girlfriend to marry him. Guarantee, 보장하다, ensure, secure, warrant. The linking of medical institutions will guarantee better healthcare systems. Prosperity, 번영, economic well-being, wealth, fortune. In the 1800s, economic freedom brought the U.S. great prosperity. Primarily, 주로, mostly, mainly, chiefly. Members of the country club were primarily wealthy old men. Primarily, 원래, 처음에, originally, at first, initially. The Republican Party was primarily created to stop the spread of slavery. Erupt, 폭발하다, explode, burst, blow up. In 1980, Mount St. Helens erupted and destroyed the surrounding forest. Trace, 잡지, 흔적, evidence, vestige, imprint, mark. The results of the blood test showed traces of an illegal drug in the patient's blood. Prestigious, 명성이 있는, highly regarded, esteemed, respected. Harvard University is one of the most prestigious colleges in North America. Shape, 영향을 미쳐 형성하다, affect, form, influence. Experiences that occur during childhood can shape a person's personality. Inflict, 고통 등을 주다, 가하다, cause, administer, exact. Harsh weather can inflict serious damage on food crops. Portion, 부분, part, segment, fragment. Some portions of the massive sculpture are made of metal, while others are made of stone. Coincidence, 우연의 일치, chance happening. According to the police, the suspect's presence during the robbery was a coincidence. Propel, 몰아대다, push, force, drive, impel. The store's security guard propelled the unruly customer up the door. Thoroughly, 철저히, 완전히, completely, entirely. The professor covered the collapse of the Mayan civilization thoroughly in class. Contemplate, 곰곰이 생각하다, consider, ponder. John accepted a teaching position in Vancouver while he contemplated the future. Unethical, 비윤리적인, improper, immoral. The students protested against the unethical treatment of animals by researchers. Replicate, 모사하다, 복제하다, reproduce, copy, duplicate. Janet tried to replicate the clothing style she saw in a fashion magazine. Hasty, 황급한, 서두르는, hurried, rushed. Overwhelmed by the Russian winter, Napoleon's army performed a hasty retreat out of the country. Representative, 나타내는, 전형적인, indicative, typical, exemplary. The fact that many celebrities attended the award show was representative of its importance. Range, 범위, scope, spectrum, extent. With the invention of the internet, the range of media sources increased dramatically.